Oh, such a beautiful Sunday. See how the garden is doing out here today. This basil looks good. Oh, and this aloe is really growing since I put it in this pot. I put some extra aloe out here. Oh, look who wants to come out. Come on out, Belle. Come on out. Celery is doing really good. We've been eating it, as you can see. Oh yeah. My collard greens are doing so much better. They really had a real attack from, I don't know, I think it was aphids. It was some tiny, tiny little bug. I think it was aphids. But it could have been white fly. No, not white fly. Some type of fungus gnat or something. I don't know. I don't know my diseases yet. I mean, I don't know my pests yet. This looks like it's doing okay. It's got a pepper on it somewhere. Oh, this one has the pepper on it. Okay. My tomatoes they have done a little something, but they haven't done as well this year as they've done in the previous years. She's kind of blushing. She's coming along. I have a lot of tomatoes on there, but it hasn't done as well as it's done in previous years. This poor thing, a few of them died in there. They didn't survive. But here's a nice fruit. Strawberries are doing good. Of course, you're not going to see strawberries on here because of the children. Now this celery is doing good too. Have to come in here and clean it out a little bit. Had some wind, little storms, but this is doing great over here. My chicken and hens are doing great. These are from my mother-in-law's house. This is in honor of my mother-in-law. My husband is so happy with that. These are, as you can see, a little sad. I let the neighborhood kids come and get all the ripe tomatoes off of these little cherry tomatoes. I let them come and get them. I like for the neighborhood kids to see and to taste, if their parents let them. I like them to taste the tomatoes and all the produce. I like for them to taste it. These grapes over here. Let's check on these. Charleston, he tasted one of the grapes. He didn't like it very well. It was too sour. Hopefully we'll have big grapes next year. But this is first year for these, so have to give those some time, 2 to 3 years or so. Hey, how y'all doing? Huh? No, not anymore. Not anymore. My green leaves or green beans? Green leaves. Oh, you talking about greens? I got plenty. I got plenty of green leaves. Plenty. Plenty. Oh, he's so funny. The Napa cabbage is doing good, which I really I like that in stir fry. Here is one of the purple Cherokee tomatoes, doing pretty good. I haven't got much off of that either, so I don't know. Some extra okra plants here. And this ain't nothing but weeds on this side. You see that? Nothing but weeds. But on the other side, we got a little something going on over here. I just need to pull this whole thing. But there is some snow peas on there. This poor plant's been through so much. Poor thing. Coming along though. We've harvested a lot of kale greens off of this, so that'll continue to grow. Might as well just take it off. The more you take, like prune it and take the leaves off, the more it'll grow. It'll grow really nicely. Look at that. That's a beauty. She's huge. My spinach is growing. It's growing really well. These had aphids on them too. So I kind of treated those and set those by themselves. I treated with some insecticide. Oh, somebody needs some water. Oh, wow. My goodness, I need to get you some water. Oh, yeah, I'll have to get some water. Oh, poor thing. Oh, looks so sad. But this lettuce is delicious. Some green beans growing again. This is our second round of green beans. And we have time to get plenty of green beans off of that. Getting some tomatoes over here. These are, I think, Marzano tomatoes. Yeah, Marzano. They're growing really good. Over here is my raised bed. It's looking pretty good. Everything is just flourishing right now. So I got plenty of snow peas on this that I need to get off and refrigerate for salads. That's what I use those for. No, for salads and for stir fry. I use those for salads and for stir fry. These are amazing. They're so crunchy, super good. I just really like those. There's more lettuce down in there that I need to really clean up. Another squash plant in there. Sweet potatoes in there. My banana tree, or my banana plant. I call it a banana tree because look at it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I got a lemon tree over there, mint, and flat parsley and dill in there. And this is just my what am I calling it? Fountain. My fountain. So my fountain, I did have water in it. But I decided to put ground covering in it and just let it kind of fall. It looks so pretty with the ground covering in it. But I just couldn't keep the fountain going really well. So I had to change it often, and it just wore me out. It wore me out. Greenhouse number 1, greenhouse number 2. Somebody said, your greenhouses look so big on camera. No, they're small greenhouses. They're gifts from my family when I first started doing the garden. They're awesome. They're beautiful. You walk in. They got them from, I guess, Amazon, and they have done me so well. And I keep my babies in here. All my babies. I got cabbage in here, onions, mustard greens. I got a lot of stuff in this one. These are the older plants, but they're still babies. But these are a little older. They teenagers. Got some tomatoes turning red over here. These tomatoes are maturing nicely. That's potatoes, because we still have a little time for those potatoes. I harvest those in October. We give it about 120 days from when I planted them. We have some Marzanos over there. Okra. And this back here is just traveling on down the road. It's just traveling. And this back here, all this, it died off reaching toward the light. We did put it in the wrong place this year. We'll know not to put it right here next year, but at least I got a little something on there. Look at her. She's beautiful. On down the line, I think we got some down here too, somewhere. Some babies somewhere. There's one. There's a baby. There's some more babies down there too. Yeah, we didn't get much off of that, but we'll know better next year. That's kind of how the garden goes. And you really have to remember that. You can't get discouraged. It's discouraging sometimes, but you can't get so discouraged that you stop. There's my eggplant. Yeah. Got a red pepper in there. Sorry about that, y'all. We in the hood, honey. You might hear anything over here, okay? That's my lemon tree. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know how that's gonna grow, but I'm excited. But these are my fire rings. I'm gonna always have something in these. Now we have sweet potatoes in here. And like I said, potatoes, any kind of potato is gonna take a long time. So this is my purpose for putting this out here, so I can have them somewhere where they'll be out of the way and have time to mature. So pretty awesome. Everything's doing really good. Doing really good. Look at my owl. My sister-in-law bought that for me, and you know what? It's amazing, but the birds have really been like paying attention to that. They don't like that. Yeah. Out here is doing pretty good. Matter of fact, it's doing very good out here. Ah, look at this. Oh, wow. How big she is. Oh, yeah. Nice. Purple peppers. These are more peppers. These are my favorites. If you see these everywhere in my garden, because I just love them. I just love those. They're called escamillo. So they're escamillo peppers. Look at these little things. Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, I see you. Okay, first I thought that was ladybugs or a variety of ladybug, but no, this is something else. They told me on my TikTok that that is not a good pest to have in your garden. I didn't think they were eaten, but yes, they are. I have to get them off. Got a lot of ripe tomatoes in there. Look at that. These are doing great. And they're just sprout out everywhere. And these are delicious. They're so tasty. Some more peppers. These are super good. My jalapenos. Love those in my scrambled eggs. These are, I have to prop these up again. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is like, oh my gosh. Wow. I have to get my husband out here and we need to prop that up. Everything's doing wonderful over here. Hope we'll have some Brussels sprouts this year. The broccoli did really good in the spring garden. So hopefully we'll have something good. We need to get some more blackberries on here. We will see.